A lot of the couples talked about the fact that because they entered an intermarriage or interracial or interfaith relationship, they thought about issues that maybe people that are not intermarried don't think about. Not all of them, and a lot of the time it happens when you have kids, and this is actually also in my case, that when the kids came along, a lot of the issues, kind of came up that weren't important before. I think the other thing, which is great and also kind of naive, but I think that, that this relationship, the one that I photographed, seemed to be very strong. And it seems that people, that if they decided to go through it, it was for something beyond, it was for love, basically. I mean, these are, as I say it, it's like, these are all like small love stories. It was important to me also not to take the personal level, but also reflect on more political or social issues. So there are a lot of references in the book and even here to wider concepts. So, for example, the census of 2000, that was the first time that people could choose more than one race. And again, not going up here, I was surprised by that until 2000 people had to choose if they are white or black or whatever. There were anti-miscegenation laws in most states in the US. And that until 1964, there were states that you couldn't marry someone that is not from your own race, which for me was amazing. And at first I looked at it like, I thought it's the same deal as in Israel, but I didn't realize that it was a criminal offense. And the case of Loving versus Virginia, that by the way, there is a fascinating documentary called The Loving Story that came out last year. So, for example, Beatrice and Carol, this first image of the frames, this is actually most of the text are quotes from these people, but there I wrote the text and I wrote that they got married in 1959, just 1 year after the Lovings tried to marry, went to DC to avoid the miscegenation law of Virginia. So all of this, again, there are things that I learned, but it's also things that it's important to me to to put it in context, that it's not out of the blue, and it's not that just people. It's funny because I think that some people just live in a world that, what's the problem? Now everyone can do whatever they want, but still there are a lot of issues